Steve McQueen was a very affable guy. I mean, we're in admiration of him, and he was in admiration of us. So it's a mutual admiration society, and really easygoing. This was the film. He really wanted to make this film, and he was so excited to do so. So everything was on the up. It really was a fabulous time initially. And we went out many times with him to, entertain us. We entertained him. He wanted to hear about us. We wanted to hear about him. And he was one of us. And he had, raced at Sebring with Peter Epsom in the 908, and they finished second. So he could do a job. He would have loved to have done more of what we do, but he was obviously otherwise occupied, and I think he could have become quite a good driver, a really good driver in our field, but he couldn't spend the time doing it. He mentioned once or twice, I mean, because we were all in the village all the time, so we cross-chatting in the cafeteria and canteen. It was like a workplace, it's somebody just come and sit alongside you. And we were talking about food, and he apparently he loved kippers. So I said, okay, well, I'll get some for you. I'll send some over for you when I get back home, which I did. And I've still got the letter which he wrote to me, thanking you very much for remembering the kippers. Which was quite humorous. I'm sure he enjoyed them. They were Manx skippers, and so that's one thing that we did for him. But I did fill in for him in the film on a couple of pit scenes where I would jump in the car with his helmet on and his overalls on. So yes, I was very much a part of it, and I spent probably, I'm sure, more days than just about anybody else, because I didn't have a career to follow.